So first and foremost, my apologies for the short break while I'm traveling out on the East Coast, recording, doing some interesting stuff. So we're going to say a few words in the schus of a refuah shlema for Shimon ben Penina Esther, Yitzhak Isaac ben Ilana, and Shlomit Bas Gittel. So this week, I found myself working on a one-pager, which basically is a summary of demographic trends in America, looking at Reform, Conservative, and Orthodox, a summary of the article that I co-authored with Richard Horowitz some time ago, and the idea being that this may be used in a trip to Israel under the auspices of Am Echad, with what is going on in Israel with the debate of potential compromise of conversion and who is a Jew, etc. The timing couldn't be better in terms of where we are in this week's Parsha Shmos. So we need to ask the question, why is it that when Yaakov and his sons were alive in Mitzrayim, when Yosef was alive, the Gemara says there was exactly one case of assimilation. And unbelievably, the Jews in Mitzrayim, in a foreign land, managed to hold on to their unique heritage. So the Mefarshim offer a number of reasons, one of which is that they maintained a unique name, they maintained the Jewish begadim, their unique dress, and the Lashon of Lashon HaKodesh was something that they maintained. We know Parsha Shmos talks about the demise of Yosef. We know soon afterwards a new Paro, a new emperor arose, and we see that a rather cunning idea where he announces, so to speak, like a building campaign. And as the Jews would want to do, they jumped in wanting to participate in this building campaign. And then Paro moved in for the kill, so to speak. And that was the beginning of the enslavement of the Jewish people, where it no longer became voluntary. And that was the beginning of a 210 years of bondage in Mitzrayim. We need to think, my friends, about what's happening in the United States of America, where most Jews are falling into a spiritual abyss, and what's going on in Eretz Yisrael with Prime Minister Bennett and the left-leaning coalition moving to make tremendous halachic compromises. We can look at the playbook, so to speak, that what happened in Mitzrayim many, many years ago is that the Jews, when they maintained their uniqueness, when they were unapologetically different from the other nations, it created a buffer. It created a buffer to the melting pot and the confusion that we see ubiquitous in the United States and elsewhere. My friends, the role of a Jew is to be a or legoyim, a light unto the nations, not a light with the nations. So if we take stock of what's going on in the world and in the context of this week's Parsha, we should remember that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has promised us that as long as we are unapologetically have a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu and the Torah, he will always defend us. It's words to take heed of as we see us living in scary times in terms of what's happening to the society in Eretz Yisrael and the tremendous demise of the number of identifiable Jews in America.